Hey, greetings everyone. GleeCon here, back again, bringing you that juicy, long content that we do on this show, where we cover everything World of Warcraft, where we read through everything that they've printed, and we play through every game that is made in this universe. On our last episode, we continued reading the World of Warcraft official magazine, 4th issue. Something came out in early 2010, and we read about, we read about the toys in the game that you could find, just how to have fun with those. That's the one that pops off at the back of my mind, but there was a couple other articles mixed in there too. Some lore. They talked about where the Worgen came from, which is actually, I was doing the Scythe of Elune quest last night with my wife, so it's an interesting quest line. We read about shadow priests, troll druids, and a couple other little things here and there too. We've also been playing through World of Warcraft Classic, despite the fact that Season of Discoveries came out, which I haven't cracked into yet. I hope to soon. I don't know how long the seasons are going to last, but I'm going to play it soon. But we've been playing through the regular Classic with Old Farinel here. He is a Warlock. We've been playing through it with one of every character in a racial class. But last time we continued our war in Hillsbrad, so stay a while and listen as we continue to do that. He is an alchemist, and whoops, of course, I forgot. Questy is not happy with me right now, because there's a critical Questy release. Dagnabbit. You know what? So, if you are not familiar, I'll just give you a little tutorial here. CurseForge is probably the best way to do anything for updates, and Questy updating things through CurseForge, as you can see, is super, super fast. I don't work for CurseForge. I'm not getting any money from them. Retail has a couple, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, I'm going to kick the game back off now that I closed it, and we'll just go ahead and play through. So the I noticed last time I played last night that Questy was having major glitches and critical fails and stuff like that, and they said there is a major update that has come out. So let's see if it kicks off. Right now it's loading databases. I hope it's better. I always hope, like, all the pesky little things that irritate me about Questy will get fixed every time there's an update, and we'll stink and see, won't we? All right, so things have populated this time. It looks better. We only have 3 quests. If you remember, we are fighting these Naga, and I was a little worried because they're 4 to 5 levels higher than us. I was a little worried that we weren't going to be able to handle it, but we really were. Oh man, this is a 32. Well, I killed a 31. She is resisting the heck out of my magic, so I'm a little bit worried about that. We're gonna see. Jeez, she is resisting everything. 32, I think, is a bit too high, because when they're red like that, you get this debuff. Yeah, see, she's not even halfway done, and I've just blasted through, like, everything. And what really makes me feel bad is that... see, she's got me interrupted. I might straight up die just on this, and now he just died. So, I can try something here. I mean, that's all we can do is try to play through. I'm gonna try and create a Hellstone. She's gonna kill me. Yep. Dang. So 32 was a bit too much for us. I had killed the 31. I think as soon as it hits, that red where the character. Oh man, we're so far up here. It's so annoying. I did see on the fringes they're a little easier to kill. So, all is not lost. We'll have to keep our eye open on looking for group and local chat. But what we need to do is kill some Murlocs and some Dagger Spine. But yeah, that's what's a pain is... See, this even... there is a couple 32s. And that's really what gets us. If you come down here, if you notice, 28, 29, that's right up our alley. We're 27. That was a 32, and honestly, kind of close at that. I wonder if I should have hit her with a Curse of Tongues instead. I suspect that had I buffed up and done my Soulstone, it really actually put the things on me that I should have. Maybe some Sage fit, some of the Sage. I don't have any good elixirs right now. The Strong Troll's Blood I do have enough to make, which that gives you 1 health every 5 seconds. I need it for a quest. Bruiseweed, that's just... those regular healing potions are more useful. Right now I have 5. That's a Mudsnout elixir. I have a Swiftness potion. Yeah, there's just not a lot that I have with this character right now. Oops, I kind of veered off course a little bit. I don't think there's a better mob for me to cast. Charm, Fear, and Sleep. I don't think that when I was caught in that, oh, I could drain mana. That's actually a super good idea too. I could have drained mana from her as well. Like, I think there's a small chance could have made this work. I don't know, like maybe if I hit her with Curse of Tongues, keep those 2 dots, Corruption, and Immolate on here, because Curse of Agony will then supersede the other curses, so you gotta be careful, even though that is the strongest. Next Curse of Weakness or Agony, or your next Curse of Exhaustion. See, it says increases the effect of Curse of Weakness, Curse of Agony, or Curse of Exhaustion. So, weakness is damage caused. Alright, so I don't want to... There we go. I don't want to get too close to them yet. Alright, so let's get our various things going on. That's also at 32. It's like preparing for a boss fight, trying to fight this one single level 32 Siren. Go ahead and eat this to get this going. We're going to have to get... I think I have some cheese in there, so I can... yeah, some Dwarven Mild, so I can life tap it out. To keep replenishing, because I want to cast these buffs on myself. This does restore mana, so that's the only reason why I'm continuing to eat it past the buff. We want that. Let's make a Health Stone. Let's make a Soul Stone too, and cast it on herself. And let's life tap a bunch out. Okay, and now we're going to eat this cheese. This should hopefully allow us to balance it out some. And what I would have ideally wanted to do is sacrifice, but I think I got caught up in that stupid kind of spell that was going on there. Okay, so I'm full there. Just a matter of... What the heck? Oh, man! That's so annoying. Stupid. That is stupid. Alright, so, there goes my Soul Stone. There goes my well-fed buff. That's so dumb. Okay. Because I took a step, I did not realize that we were that close to a guard from South Shore. And the second I stood right there, I was technically in South Shore territory, and the South Shore guard got me. So that's annoying. We can cook. I do think I have some recipes, yeah, for stuff. We just, honestly, I wish, if I killed some of these, I'm hoping I can find some clam meat maybe on some of them, or some crawler meat. Alright, so we'll just maybe have about one time, and then hopefully the spirit will allow us to restore a little bit. This does give us some well-fed. Okay, so this time the soul stone was just an insurance, so now if I die again, I'm going to die again, but this time I'm going to hit, yeah, this will not help us. We want to do Curse of Tongues, and I'm gonna hit him with the. I'm gonna let him go in first, and I'm gonna hit with the spells, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drain the mana, and see if that actually helps her. While I watch those dots, yeah. Oops, I did. Okay. So now that I'm draining the mana, I don't know if this is good or not. It seems to be useful. So now what I want to do is go ahead and hit her with the Curse of Weakness. And hit this. We gotta... Okay, I gotta keep my little Mactaz alive. Oh, see, she's got me with that. I gotta look and see when he's about to die, I have to hit the sacrifice and run. So I can't beat a 32. That was too much. That plan did not work. It was actually worse than going full offense. Okay, so let's just work on getting stronger. Why don't we? We're barely level 27 too, so getting ourselves into a spot where we can fight those is not going to happen. Not on this episode. Alright, now we can do a little fighting of just regular guys, help building our... Oh man, he came right after me. Oh, I didn't get my talent, so at least I can do this now where I now have 4% chance. Well, yeah, we need some... I need to replenish all those shards I picked up. Alright, so we're just going to kill what we can for the XP, but as we saw right there, I tried to go after a Naga Siren. That was 5 levels higher than me. It did not work. That one's 4 levels higher. We did beat one that was 4 levels higher. I'm actually pretty confident about that, but I want to kind of go around the fringes here. These are actually a level lower than me. Okay, we're going to just hit him with the fireball, and then I'm going to, yeah, of course, that one's level 28. Strain it, because we are 5. Okay. Alright, so I do think we can beat some of these guys, even though it's a little annoying. Maybe I'm going to send this guy out here. Let's let him get threat, I think, first, especially when you're fighting a melee guy like that. Let old Mactaz just build up the threat first. Because otherwise, they're just on you, and he can never out-threat my wand. See, even as it is, look, he's broken the threat. I keep saying this, but I need to turn on the threat watcher thingy. All of these spiders and tigers I'm killing are not helpful for me at all. Okay, so there's a level 31 siren. I don't like the density of the mobs right there. I want to fight them where I don't think I'm just going to immediately chain pull 20 of them. And since they're casters, I do worry about that. Oh, yeah, we gotta turn our herbs on. Okay, so... Okay, so this spider is also coming around behind us. This is my dot-heavy warlock. I mean, these guys are level 31 too. It might be smarter for us to just see if we can get that threat back. Yes, it doesn't translate. Alright, we're about 10%. These guys, what I don't like is they're just stacked on top of each other. With, there's Wild Steel Bloom. Stacked on top of each other. Look at that. That's the part that makes it annoying. There's no stinking, like, breathing space. Now that one's good. It's only level 31. So I can try to hop down. Now this is a dangerous idea because it ends up not working out. See, now we're into territory that we can get behind. There's a barrel of melon juice. Because now... a dagger spine screamer? Now I can try my best. Okay, so good to know that these screamers, they're coming right up in our face, so that's good. They're level 29. So they're a little tougher. I don't otherwise know what they're doing that's so tough. Okay, we are... go ahead and eat her. We did not get... got a small lustrous pearl and some tangy clam meat, but we did not get... it's not the kind of clam meat that I need. That's the first time, so the drop rate is not 100%. Now that's an elite. We already failed it at 32, so I'm under no illusions that I can beat that. So that's a screamer again. We're gonna let her come to us. Okay, let her go ahead and build some, let him build a little thread up. But yeah, what's that? Can't cast spell. For how long that lasts. Okay, so let's see what happens on the loot here. Okay, we got a scale. So it's a pretty high drop rate. We're 3 out of 4. I doubt there's a 75% drop rate, but... okay, and we just gotta hit these screamers. There we go. While it's padding away... yeah, see, she immediately turns to me since I didn't allow any kind of threat to build up. How am I? I'm full. Oh, I need to drink her blood, or whatever.
I can't carry anymore.
Of course I can't carry anymore. Let's open that. What can we drop here? So this sells for some pretty decent amount of money. I can't remember of these things. Let's see if any of them are. I don't think so. So none of these things are really kicking it in a way that is useful. My 3 wool, okay. Shiny fish scales don't do anything for me and they don't sell for a lot. I just have to remember to sell them. Okay. This guy wants to know if I would do Shadowfang Keep. I'm not going to run Shadowfang Keep tonight since we're in the middle of an episode. I feel a little bad. Drain this guy's life. Yeah, it's not, oh man. Keeping an eye for that thing that lets me proc. Okay, so same kind of deal. Scrapping that. Let's eat him. So, no hard feelings. I just, since we have a mission, it would take the rest of our episode to run Shadowfang Keep, and we've already done it on this character. There are plenty of cool quests in Shadowfang Keep. Just not See, he can't. I'm just gonna try to let him re-garner that threat. I do not know why he is. Yeah, and all I ended up doing was just wasting precious time where I could be. Yeah, see, then he basically kicks me also. Thank goodness. Okay, so we are quite low on life. I think I can eat that mutton chop. Yeah, that'll help. Gotta make sure we don't get patted from behind by that elite lady, wherever she is at. But yeah, so if we come over to this part of the, this neck of the woods, it's been much easier kills. So keep that in mind if you are in my shoes where there's just no chance you're going to be able to beat some of the stronger ones. I kind of want to go fishing in this Firefin Snapper pool since we need Firefin Snapper. Last time I actually had a little bit of luck with the... Now I am a little bit not wanting to fight back to back. Okay. We lived. Of course, here's Dun Garok. I actually discovered it now on the map. That's coming up with what I need. Okay, here this guy is actually a level 28. That's even easier than what we've been fighting. Let me just try to fill up the old blood here. And plus, we have that skill where it's supposed to proc when we drain life. And if you see, we have corruption going. We never get a proc on that. It's very rare. It's only a 4% chance for that clear casting, basically a clear casting state. Is what's going on here. You're getting an insta-cast, really. It's not quite as good as a clear casting state. Stupid fish scales. Yeah, so it's, if you look at the talent, when your corruption, which is this one, and drain life, got it. Spells, they have a 4% chance to enter shadow trance after damaging an opponent. It reduces the casting time, so basically it makes it insta-cast. Makes our next Shadow Bolt insta-cast. But I'm not noticing anything extra. I think before it was 2%, now it's 4%. Gotta make sure that none of these people come on us. We only need one more. Fish got away. And I don't know if it's... We had some luck in these ponds before, in these pools of some luck. I mean, we got 2. So I would love to... There we go, we got one. Okay, so it's worth a try because our fishing is not that high. So now it's 91. It's definitely worth a try. There she's coming. So we got to be out of here. We'll play it scary and... I can't. Even though I do believe she was just switching back. I gotta switch to a staff with Old Farinell too. It's pretty good. I have that on my other warlock, and there's definitely an up. It's just overall generally a better experience, but I don't know. I can't believe we've already hit our... Oh, there we go. There's that clear casting state. And they resisted it. Of course they did. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Uh-huh, yes, I get it. What else do we got here?
Inventory.
I don't want that. But that we have an extra healing potion, so... I have to ditch something. Bright eyeballs, I don't know how. Fish oil, I think we can ditch. I don't remember what you need fish oil for, but it's nothing special. So these oh, that's a level 30 screamer. 29 dagger spines, so let's go after him. Now the good thing about the wand casting is it doesn't really suffer from the kind of stun effect that you get when you're fighting in melee. The same way. So he could, I was gonna say, he could try and interrupt me. I know that that's a thing. And he really just get me. Alright, so we got... Okay, we got what we need there. Again, we ditch this. Now, I don't know what this Naga scale is. That's probably my guess is that's like a leatherworking thing. But we have all the Naga we need. Now we have to navigate the beaches again to come to the other side. This is going to be a bit tricky. Because we want to get out there. And we want to get into the water. But we don't want to get in the... See, there are Naga out there. And we want to be so far out that we're not really screwing that up. We might end up picking up a fight here or two. But the goal is to push out far. You see how that screamer is way out there? We want to go further, like off the shelf. To where, this is my goal anyway. Okay, so we pulled somebody. Who? I don't know. I hear a hiss. It's maybe a screamer. I think if we pull out past off the shelf, because really what it is, it's the South Shore operation there that's killing us. And if we come down over here, we're not quite to the area where fatigue is going to get us, but I think we can get ourselves, because like those are 31, 32. We don't want that. We can go for 30, 31. We really want to hit over to like this other island over here. Strangle kelp down there. I don't even necessarily want to mess with that. I don't see anybody down there, which is good. That's what we want. Kind of want to be out in the bay. Because if we go too close to the shore, it's going to be almost impossible to navigate. Or our other option would be to come back in, come overland, and just wrap all the way around Dark Shore. And try to hit up over here, where I think we'll have better luck if we just swam across the bay here. This was actually in the back of my mind a plan from the beginning. Once we get this, we're going to go back to Terran Mill. And then it's going to be a matter of, well, we can do the strong Troll's Blood potion. But then, yeah, we're going to be looking for... a group, hopefully, for this episode. I hope so. A group to get together to do Humbert's Sword, Battle of Hillsbrad, and whatever the final part of Elixir of Agony, which I do think is in there also. So, yeah, there's strangled kelp out here, and it doesn't actually look like there's that much to do with it. This just gives us underwater breathing. We didn't even really need that because I stayed on the surface. And I think these torn fin are, I think they are murlocs. Oh, man. I noticed that we're full. I guess I'm just going to toss this one lesser healing potion. The mana, I mean, they're not that useful. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I should toss some of these spider, like crisp spider meat. Yeah, toss that too. Okay, so yeah, I can see them. I can see their houses, I mean. I can see your house. I wish I had a weapon. Uh-oh, there's a level 31 that is triggered onto us. Let's go ahead and fear that bad boy. Okay, now we're gonna ignore it, and hopefully it doesn't catch back up to us by the time we get out of here. I'll go ahead and pop my one extra for now, just for safety's sake, and plus it'll clear an inventory space. I just heard another pull. We're starting to pull these guys. I can always, again, bust a sacrifice if I have to. They're throwing spears at me through the water because that's just normal. That's only a level 30. That's certainly more doable. I just don't like the disadvantage of... Okay, so he stopped chasing me now. But already that means we're coming to a more... Like... There's one right there. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The Torn Fin Coast Runner. When I start... I just don't want to fight him. Murlocs are such turds when it comes to... There's a 29, even better. Okay, this is... Now this is in the ballpark here. Fight this guy. Okay, he's throwing... Oh yeah. We got a clear casting state or whatever. I don't care what they call it. It's clear casting. Want to buy a tank? What did it say? Paying gold. Well, what did you think they were going to be paying? Paying in love. Alright, more clams. What is that? That's another firefin school. I can continue to breathe underwater. Okay, so here's another. So now these are kind of in that same ballpark of leveling. This game is just so much harder if you do like this. If you really just go from zone to zone in the weird way that I'm doing it, like just going to a place where it kind of feels story-wise instead of methodically going from zone to zone to zone to zone. Okay, this guy's coming after me, but that's okay. Just killed the other one, so... Well, he just diseased me. Thanks, bro. What does the disease do? Take extra physical damage. Oh, man. Well, Murlocs run, so... Well, I'm not an enchanter. Enchant gloves for fishing. That's cool. And we got a thick Murloc scale. Don't really need enchanted gloves for fishing. Not to mention I'm not an enchanter. My only enchanter is Alliance also, so this is useless. I guess I could look on the old auction house and see if that is worth anything. Look, is that the Coast Runner I killed? Maybe. Probably. Let's reapply my underwater breathing. Okay, so far we're not having any luck on... We're at Purgation Isle. We're not having... Oh, this is a level 30. Okay, so can't play around. I've got the threat now, so great. We got a clear casting. Okay. Got him. Got him. We did get a torn fish eye, so that's good. I'm gonna ditch this Naga scale. Sorry, those of you out there that maybe say that could sell in the auction house. Oh, you know, speaking of, I gotta check. Gotta check my old buddy because he might. When we posted that blue belt for the cow, Muln, we'll have to check and see how that went because he was in good shape with. Well, I mean, we maybe would have sold it. I don't know. Of course. Got a second one. I'm gonna sell this big Murloc scale. Not sell it, drop it. Okay, so he's on that guy. And we're just gonna continue to blast. don't have a lot of leeway. I don't have a lot of mana, if we're being honest. Just not going to reapply those dots, I guess. Seems to be fine, actually. Don't want to get so close that we pick those up. Okay, so the drop rate's still not terrible. Not terrible. We are at 3. My mana's a little low. That part I don't love. So let's just hit him. I'm just going to hit him with the standard barrage of dots since he's 28. I think we can just handle wanding and recharging. When you get behind him and you watch him shoot with the wand like this, with this particular POV, that's called wand division. Okay, we got our 4th fisheye, so that's nice. And we are just cruising. Swimming underwater like normal people. I think I'm going to Hearth after this once I get it because of where we're at, and I don't think I need any on-camera hearthing on this particular episode. And we're 1 away, and then we have to just buy the leaded vial, which we can buy in Terran Mill. Let's see how good we do against this 29 if I just don't even refresh my dots. And he starts running. Okay, so that worked out for us. So while we're recharging mana here, that's good to know. Okay, we got all of the stuff that we need. So now we can hearth back to Terran Mill. We just need to get the Troll's Blood Potion, and then it's going to be all about let's see what we have here. First, let's go to the alchemist dude, and I'll put a broadcast out too. I'm gonna go ahead and do
Hello. Me train you. Come on. We both know I can. It's this teaching, you see. My own skills suffer. You want training.
There is a person right around here where we can buy
the apothecarium of the Undercity.
Yeah. We can buy goods. We need a leaded vial. I just can't remember where we buy our general goods from. General disarray. That's tailoring supplies. I can at least sell a couple things to get some room. Let's sell those pants and that fish oil. Yeah, that's it. And those bright eyeballs. That's a good start. And find the general goods person. That's an innkeeper. That's just a...
Can I show you what I have for sale?
Yeah, you sure can, buddy. Okay, so... there we go. He's got the leaded vials, stack of 5. So now I can make single Troll's Blood Potion. Excellent. So not only did it benefit me there, but it also helped me out with having the finale here.
What now?
So glad to see you back, Farinel. I was growing so terribly bored here. Not a single entertaining thing to do besides poison and disease Umpi and reanimate her over and over and over again.
Poor frog.
How went the trip to the Undercity? Were you fortunate enough to slaughter any humans along the way?
The excitement of this experiment has me feeling giddy.
Okay.
You have been such a great help.
That's a pretty good cloak upgrade.
Together we will spread death and disease to this land. This new elixir is finally ready to be tested. But why let a perfectly good, highly contagious plague go to waste on a mere frog or dog? Let's have us some true fun in the name of Lady Sylvanas. Head down to Dungarroch. You know the barracks where those filthy little dwarves skitter about. Steal me a keg of their Shindigger stout. Once I have that keg, you and I will have quite the party, adventurer.
So now I am a little worried that we're going to have to go there twice. So let's just go ahead and look at Elixir of Agony. Okay, so we got this part. Then the next part is bring a keg. Okay, so you get it and bring it back. And then the last part is place it. Oh, we place it right here. Okay, so that's good. We don't have to go there and back. Okay. Let's just see if we can... I mean, we'll start making our way over. Let me go talk to the dude so that we can... the little single repair guy. The only person in the entire area of Terran Mill that knows how to repair, who's an orc. Apparently the Forsaken aren't good at it. Now, I'm worried that we're going to have a hard time with this with Season of Discovery going.
What are you looking for?
Numbers are definitely down, so... I'm going to sell that because... Oh, I guess I could put it in the auction house, but whatever. That single lion meat is good for hot lion chops, but we don't have that right now, so I'm going to ditch it. I don't care about this swiftness potion, to be honest. I'm going to scrap them. Tangy clam meat, just because I have so many, that will be useful later on. That's good. Those are these things we need. So I can make fire oil. Oh, we need regular empty vials. Oh, this is the new cloak that I got. It's better. I lose 1 stamina, but I gain 5 spirit and 4 armor for it, or 5 armor. Yeah, so it's an upgrade. Yeah, there's more lion meat right there. So I already had a stack of 10. I'll sell this gooey spider leg. That looks to be a little behind the times. For now, I'll keep these vials.
For the Horde.
Yeah. So I got one person that wants to join. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put that out there. This guy is zorping. So we'll see if we can handle it. I mean, he's level 31, which that helps us. At least he is appropriately leveled. I can tank with my old baby boy there. The mobs that we're fighting are, let's look. They're 28 and 29. Ultimately, we will even have some level 30s. Now, the only person is Captain Ironhill, who we do have to kill, who's a level 32 elite. I couldn't kill a level 32 normal, so we probably need one more at least for that. There's no going around on that. So, we could probably fight our way through if it wasn't for that. I don't know. I mean, maybe the level 32 elite would be okay, but we'll see. Also, if we had a third, we could summon. So that'd be pretty cool. So this is really what's going to slow this episode down, because this is the last thing that we need. And I guess I'll just kill some bears and stuff while I'm waiting. Maybe we'll put a blast out there. Oh, that's level 21. That's nothing. So we do have these level 30 elite quests. Yeah, that's crap. Takes up half your bag space right there. Bam, bam. We're just gonna head over to the road and make our way down. Alright, so I'll just keep on broadcasting that we need help. Papa, please. And we'll hope that we'll get it. There's a human rogue. Well, we can't do that. What we need is okay, let's go ahead and keep broadcasting this. Caps locks on. Yeah, we don't need a whole party of 5. Obviously, if we had a whole party of 5, cool. If we had even one more and that dude gets there, then I'd be able to summon. That can at least entice people a little more, maybe. But we'll see. Yeah, because otherwise we're barely past the halfway point. Okay, Spineless is there. He has flown. And we'll be able to get a pretty good idea pretty fast if this is even... If killing Captain Ironhill is even really a reasonable thing. There's some life fruit. I might be able to actually pluck that now. It's been a while. I haven't been good enough yet, but... Where's that? Oh, there it is. Nope. So far, no good. I mean, it's good that we got someone. That's a start. That is definitely a start. And we might get lucky if I go. That's why I'm walking over there. Sometimes you just find people that aren't even watching chat, and you just see them. And like Spineless might have walked away. He's just chilling where the fight path landed. But again, no rush because I really am skeptical about whether or not he and I can take on the world here. So Wild Steel Bloom up there, I could probably do to get a little more. We're in the Durnhold Keep area now. That bear didn't even want to fight, but it's pretty low level. Okay. So we got a Wild Steel Bloom. That was all fine. We don't want to spam too much because you got to straddle that line of how annoying do you want to be trying to pick up people. I am bummed that this is where it comes, but this should be the end for us. If so, that's the pro. The end is in sight. We're actually done with Farinel, caught up with the Horde, and we'll be able to hop back over to the Alliance starting on the very next playthrough episode if we can take care of this. Yes. I had to snake the shower drain for the wife real quick. Alright. That's sweet. Awesome. Now that is... that's a carry right there. So... that is someone that can come run us down real quick. So this will now go smooth as heck. We have a level 60 warrior who now all of a sudden when I was like, oh man, we're going to have to hope we find a party. This could take forever. If this person really stays and gives us the carry, that's it. We'll be done and still clear this episode in under an hour. So, the Spineless gets going on the way here. Now, she's running straight through. He should be able to catch up, and I'll help him with a couple other little kills if needed. These mobs aren't too bad. I could cast Soulstone on myself. It's probably actually a good idea. Because the half hour is definitely worn off by now. Okay, so now I've got that going. We're just passing the... He's hustling his way down. He's a rogue, so again, should be able to get there pretty fast. She just killed a random lion. So we need to grind out until Humbert Sword drops. We need to kill the set amount of these guys, and then we also need to get the actual okay, so here it is. We got level 29 elite. Let me see if I can go over to wherever they are. Okay, so there's a there. Okay, so we have well, let me grab this Briarthorn right here. He's I'm zugging to you. So we got 2 orcs. Old this is Warcraft for you. We got 2 orcs. So he said he's going to come, that they'll come back. But so we only have about 7 minutes. And then they'll come back. Yeah, go for it. I think he's close enough for the drops. Geez, we could get lucky. If we can get lucky and hit the hard targets. Right here. Okay, so she's gonna go through. I'm gonna go ahead and hit with a couple dots. Alright, so boom, we got Humbert's sword right off the bat. That is awesome. And we have the we're getting some major kills. So that's awesome as well. Okay. That's dope. So we are getting major kills. Yikes. I just pulled a little rifleman over here. Not a lot you can do when they're this strong or whatever.
I need to get closer.
Okay. I can hit him with these different buffs. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I can do. I wouldn't even want that taunt to kick in. So, we're gonna see if he can... Yeah, so there's my clear casting state. Taken off. Okay. Let's just go running inside here. Awesome. Okay, because we've already got most of the kills. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're right now I'm just really hoping, you know, can we get the people? So we got the rifleman, we need one more priest. We need the captain. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We need one priest. Now, the Mountaineers, whatever. We can get those guys. I'm not as worried because him and I can try to get a couple Mountaineers together. Okay, cool. We still have about 4 minutes, too. That's super awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where we go. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, upstairs. The captain's upstairs. Okay. So, that's what we need. I don't know where it's at. So, let's see. Yeah, this is not the best commentary because I'm really just looking at the clock like, bro, like, can we get this? I don't need that. That's a strength cloak. Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's at, and I don't care. Where's this stinking thing? Is he down somewhere? Probably under. Okay, so now we have this. We're super close. If we can just get this guy. I don't need that. Yeah, let's go, because he said he's got about 1 minute here. Yeah, I bet you 100% that's where he's at. Okay. So we are now definitely fighting this guy. There he is right there, I'm sure. So he's going as fast as he can. Oh man. I'm getting wrecked. Okay, so we are gonna get these guys now. That means my that means that, okay, we got the captain. Now it's just a matter of getting this keg. Where does that keg come from? Where? Where's keg? Where's the keg at, bro? Where's the keg? Says it's like right here, somewhere. Is it in here? Oh man. one of the kitchens. Bro. Alright. I don't know where that stinking keg is. It's gotta be like under. He said he thinks it's right behind me. I don't know. And then he just popped out. I don't know if that's true or not. He says, thinks it's right behind me. That's not it. Okay, so... Nah. Okay, so he said he'll be right back. He's just logging to get it, probably. I'm gonna look it up online. So, Elixir of Agony. This step. Let's look at the comments. Okay, I see. It's cleverly hidden by a large group of boxes. So it could be anywhere. Basically, it's not in one set spot. I see. So it's cleverly hidden by a large group of boxes at the bottom of the set. I gotcha. So it could be in various places. Not any one set spot. Oop. Get out of there. That's a little toolbox. Short and stout. I'm gonna probably end up dying. He can at least stealth. I can't. Yeah, I don't see any stinking kegs. So when we look online, yeah, it just said, like, it's cleverly hidden. Ah! Crud. Okay, so here comes the fighting now. I'm gonna... At least I'm soul sharded or whatever. So there's solid... I hope he'll log back, because otherwise I'm screwed. But what else are you gonna do, you know? Oh, man. I'll just let him kind of get... Oh, no. I'll just re-hit him with these. Okay, let's see if you can do this. I wonder if you can summon a Void Walker. Okay, let's see how that works. Oh, man. So we're gonna see, yeah, I ended up dying, so there goes my soul shard. Okay, so... Yeah. Killed that guy, so we gotta just look for it, I guess. I don't want that. I've just burned a lot, unfortunately. Okay. And he can at least stealth. If I was him, I would be stealthing around looking for this thing. Cleverly hidden behind some boxes, says some. Alright, so at the most tip-top, we have seen nothing. I see nothing. Okay, so that makes me want to go down to the next tier. It just looks like a regular barrel, too. So that's another painful element of this. There's nothing special about it. It's just a regular barrel. Says he found it. Come to him. Bro, where are you? Okay. Oh, where is he? Where? I don't know where you're at, man. Okay, now, but once he got it, it probably despawned. Okay, he says he's upstairs. Like, where? Even more upstairs than we already are? Where, man? I don't know. He says he's upstairs. Then you go around here and I don't see him. I can't find him. He's maybe around there. There's maybe another, yeah, this way. I just hope there's no mobs. Got it. Alright, so we did it. That's awesome. Now we just have to bail. Now I wish I had my Hearthstone. Awesome. So we got carried out. That's good. And look, this entry gate is cleared. So that's dope. So now it's just escaping. I'll sacrifice if I have to. That was great. Okay, so we did it. We survived. It was quite a we gotta thread the needle here between that moss creeper. All right, so all right, so he left. We got it. That was awesome. That carry was great. The two of us, me and that guy, there was no way we were going to kill that captain because that captain was a situation where that dwarven kind of little mine or whatever you want to call that is a oft replicated. Well, I'd say we've seen it 2 or 3 times so far. These kind of mini dungeons really only have one main setup for each one. Like the barrows, they can have a little bit more. But if you look at it, we're only about 5 minutes over, and we're done. We'll turn in these quests, and we'll probably get close to 28 with him. But really, we're a ways off. Again, there's almost certainly going to be some grinding that's going to have to happen if I keep playing the way that I'm playing. I'm hoping it doesn't work out that way, but I just don't see a way around it. Dungeons help. Nomergon is something as we get towards the end of the 30s that could be done. I guess we could, but like we're in this weird spot where like Black Fathom Deeps would really be like the dungeon to grind right now, and that's not any more effective than just grinding mobs. Quests would of course be the best, but yeah, this is pretty good. I think we'll get some decent gear. So we will have finally finished the Battle of Hillsbrad. This says we just get 25 silver, but I do think there's like a follow-up. The Elixir of Agony, again, we get nothing for this except XP, but I think there's a follow-up, and none of them are tough. Unfortunately, it's mail and leather, so we get nothing from Humbert's sword. That doesn't do anything for me either. But we've done it. I'm happy. Farinell himself will... Yeah, he's going to go be ready to do Stranglethorn Vale North. That's his jam. That's his next kind of set. Don't have... I wish I could cook better and fish better, and there's just... But again, I don't have... I'm not going to be too hurt by Farinel because he is going to be one of the ones that we eventually abandon. He's our Shadowfall Warlock. If I look at the classic Warlock talents that he would have... Classic Warlock talents... I don't want a calculator. Let's look at ice. Not season of discovery. That's all that pops up now. Oh, a B on there, but see, that's all Icy Veins wants to freaking talk about is now what do I have to do? Vanilla. Yeah, to get out of Season of Discovery, which is a hot button topic right now. So we are doing this, the SM, the Shadow Mastery Ruin. So I still have life tap points. I just don't use that as much. 1 point in Fell Concentration again. That could be something that I look at. Grim Reach, higher range. I like that also. That's nice. They're all minor. I guess the 1 point in Fell Concentration is probably the best. Maybe improved life tap, also useful. So 5, 10. That gets me through the second tier. 15. That gets me through this third tier. And then we are 3 points. So I do need 2 more points. So I guess I could do Grim Reach, which would then open up the next tier. And then that's where I'm only gonna be picking Siphon Life and Curse of Exhaustion. So then I would need to come back for the 3 points, 2 to improve life tap and 1 to Fell Concentration, and that will open up Shadow Mastery, where I'll pump Shadow Mastery out. Damage dealt or life drained by my shadow spells. So I guess that's shadow spells. That's going to help the damage output of my Shadow Bolt, because ultimately I think it gets us to 10% or whatever.
Your actions on the battlefield are worthy of the highest praise.
Thanks.
Because you fought with such valor and perseverance in the Battle of
Perseverance.
Hillsbrad, I have written this commendation, extolling your heroics in combat for the High Command to recognize.
Thanks.
Take this sealed commendation to Varimathras in the Undercity. Go with pride, adventurer.
Okay, so that will allow us to get this ring, which is... I mean, I guess we could switch it out for the Skull Ring, but it's not a huge increase. The 3 stamina. I changed 3 intellect for 5 spirit. Don't love it. Or I could... the Seal of Sylvanas, but I will get these Sacred Burial Trousers. Those are just as...
Embrace the shadow.
Oh my gosh. Let's sell something to someone. There we go.
I have exactly what you need.
The commendation is what they want in our inventory. So let's also talk to him. We'll read that commendation as we fly.
Were you able to retrieve my sword, Farinel? High Executive Dalthalia will hang me from the rafters if she discovers my folly.
You found it. I feel so complete with my precious sword back in my hand. Many thanks to you.
Well, thanks. I'll take your pants. Hopefully you're not attached to them, because they mine now. Give me those pants.
And you are...
26 silver. I will take that. Oh, look at this 6 spirit ring again. That's not anything I want. It's neat, I guess. So some of this stuff that I can't use. Moss Agate, I don't know. Maybe some of those I'll save for the old...
Victory for Sylvanas.
For the old, bank.
Sometimes I get so bored out here in Terranville, I like to open up the formaldehyde jar and let the lovely aroma waft through the air. Makes me a little nervous though. So were you able to get a keg from the dwarves? I swear if I have to stare at this deadly elixir without using it on someone for another day, I am going to scream.
Finally, now we are ready for action. Next door, the Death Guards are holding a few captured farmers hostage. High Executor Darthalia suspected one of the military strategists from Stormwind to be hiding out amongst them. Apparently, the military chap was found dead in the Plague Lands last night. Darthalia, always looking out for me, decided the prisoners would be left to my disposal. I think it's time we threw those farmers a party. Sounds like a grand old time. Place this tainted keg on the rug in their room. Plagued brew for all.
Alright, so this literally, that's ridiculous. We did all this work, again, as we've done a couple other times, to just, quote-unquote, creatively kill this by setting these 3 farmers. Turns out we don't need them. We're just going to kill them. A musty smell emanates from the rug. You rest the tainted keg on the dusty rug. And let's watch them. Only 2 of them came close. Finally, they show mercy. They've given us something to drink. The keg did not actually appear. Oh, Shindig a stout too. Like the night I was parched. Okay. And when your friend died... okay. So we gained rep and experience. You don't even get gold or anything for that? Oh my goodness. I mean, it was a solid chunk of rep. I mean, of rep and of XP also. There's some quests that are not here, like...
Can I show you what I have for sale?
That might just open up later or whatever. We'll have to kind of take a peek at that as we go, but what we're going to do now is take a flight to Undercity so we can turn this in and finish the zone. I'm not going to actually do anything else like the traveling to Stranglethorn or anything like that. We'll make that happen.
Where would you like to fly?
In a different episode. So up here, like, we can't get down there. What we're going to have to do is take a Zeppelin from the Undercity back over to Orgrimmar, fly from Orgrimmar to Ratchet, and then take the boat over to Booty Bay. We're almost to 28 after this. We'll probably get a pretty solid chunk of XP for this Battle of Hillsbrad. We've finished this zone, essentially. I think there's a couple little ones you get here and there. As we get higher level, we'll unlock them. So he has just solidly made his way from Silverpine to, from Tirisful Glades through Silverpine, and then into Hillsbrad. He's just doing a straight journey. He's finished 3, but now he's actually going to jump. He will eventually come back and do Alterac Highlands, Arathi Highlands, but it's a little bit high right now for him. So that will eventually be his next zone. But as he kind of finishes out that loop, he's not doing the Alterac Mountains, although I absolutely could. I think there's not a ton. This is a small zone. And then I have him moved over to Badlands, Blasted Lands, and the Burning Steppes. So eventually he'll be coming down here, Blasted Lands. Where's the Badlands? Burning Steppes. There you go, Badlands. So for whatever reason, I guess that's going to be his ending journey, and in the interim, he's going to do Stranglethorn Vale, Arathi Highlands. Oh, I guess the Searing Gorge is another zone for him. Really, what I have listed as the north of Stranglethorn, he could probably quest almost through all of Stranglethorn. It's just that the south, gets so tough. Like, Talanji has the north of Stranglethorn, then she goes back to the Arathi Highlands, then comes back and does southern Stranglethorn just because it's so much higher level. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See a lot of them, but for some reason we have Farinel he only has, unless you count the Searing Gorge, which I don't know how much of a zone that is. He only has 9, but I do have Searing Gorge as one of them. We'll just have to see how it goes. I don't know. Again, we're gonna just fumble along as best as we can, getting all these characters up to 60, and then we'll as we get them there, we're gonna condense them down and try to get them geared up to where someone will take us on a raid or whatever, and we learn that kind of stuff so that we can see all the content together. That's it. We're just going to bumble our way through. When we redo this with Wrath / Burning Crusade Classic, that will be... We'll have a much better vision and structure, which I'll be a lot happier about. And we will also eventually create Death Knights. When we switch over to the Wrath content, we'll experience that from the side of a Death Knight, from both a Horde and an Alliance Death Knight. Alright, so there's Varimathras. We've previously dealt with Sylvanas. I don't think we've really had to do with Charlotte, but these are straight from Warcraft 3, so that's pretty cool.
Not slaves to this torment.
I think they've changed her figure some. I don't know, I don't remember. She always looked like that. But maybe.
You think you can match the might of a dreadlord?
Oh, I didn't read this commendation. Let's see if we can actually read it. No, we can't.
What brings a warlock all the way to the Undercity from the battlefield?
It's to be opened by Lord Varimathras only.
I'm always on the winner's side.
So you are the infamous warlock who struck such a decisive blow against the Alliance forces in the Hillsbrad Foothills. Word of your glorious exploits traveled quickly to the Undercity. You have quite a future in the Dark Lady's ranks if you continue to show such leadership and expertise in battle. While our primary threat is the Lich King's Scourge army descending from the north, the human problem continues to impede our battle plans. You, however, have shown that the humans can and will fall.
Alright, so those pants are for sure an upgrade. They're a nice upgrade. The ring, it's... Of the skull ring we found, do I want to lose 3 intellect for 5 spirit? It doesn't really give you anything. I'll take it. Fine. Don't love it, but it should be fine. Okay, so there we go. We have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. Thank you. We're 90% of the way to level 8. Next time we play with him, he'll be joining Talanji in the northern half of Stranglethorn Vale. Thanks everyone for watching, for tuning in, and I will see you all next time on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. As always, peace.